I come out with my NFL predictions. I take a lot of time on these. Hey, I'm a nerd. Everybody's got their nerdy thing. I'm into this stuff. And so then I get 2 amendments. That means 2 days I got to make changes. They're generally, unless there's like an injury to a quarterback, they're not radical changes, but I watch, some coaching. I watch for injuries. I'm seeing backups now. What do I think? So drum roll, please. All right, this is my old AFC. And for the radio audience, I'll try to keep you as informed as I can. My old AFC, basically in the A, I got Bills, Miami, New England Jets, AFC North, Ravens, Browns, Steelers, Bengals, AFC South, Colts, Titans, Jags, Texans, AFC West, Chiefs, Chargers, Denver, and the Raiders. Now, let's go to here's my old NFC predictions. NFC East, Washington, Dallas, Giants, Philly. NFC North, Green Bay, Minnesota, Chicago, Detroit. NFC South, Tampa easily, Saints, Panthers, Atlanta, all kind of feel like rebuilds. NFC West, Rams, Seahawks, both 11-6, San Francisco, and Arizona. So let's go to our amendment. Let's go to our AFC amendment. For our television audience, the greens mean I've added a win or wins. Red means I've subtracted wins or a win. AFC East, I have the Patriots from 9-8. I've added a win to 10-7. Why? I think Mac Jones is capable. I think they don't have a lot of symmetry at quarterback, but I think it's the best offensive line I've seen so far in the entire league in the preseason. The best I've seen. I also think they have the best running back depth they've had in years. We're not seeing their new receivers, and we're not seeing their new tight ends much. We're also not seeing Cam Newton run. That will be a component. So I have New England. I'm adding a win. I think they look like a ball control team with a great coach, a great coordinator, and a great defense. AFC North, I'm going to give Cleveland another win. Now, they're playing a lot of backups, but I just think they look better coached. I do worry. They've got a rookie linebacker out of Notre Dame that's going to have to play and be a little bit of a playmaker. That's their weakest unit. But I think they're going to ground control people and take the ball away from quarterbacks. And in the AFC, that's really important because there's like 7 great young quarterbacks. I'm going to give Cleveland another win, both the Ravens and Browns at 11-6. AFC South, 2 moves. I'm taking a win away from Jacksonville. I don't think this offensive coaching staff works with Trevor Lawrence. Bad O-line, and between Schottenheimer and Darren Bevel, I've seen no synergy, no creativity. And Houston, I think I'm going to take a win away. I think it could be the worst team in the league, 3-14. I don't even know where they're going to get 3 wins. I may amendment them down to 1 win. AFC West, I've seen the Chargers play every snap. Boy, that's a good roster. I do worry about the chemistry of their offensive line in September, early October. They got a bunch of new parts, much like the Browns secondary. So I think the Browns secondary and the Chargers O-line, I both gave them wins, but I have a concern. Bunch of new pieces. How does it work? So that is my AFC now. The only real change, because, we'll see what I do in a second with Baltimore and Cleveland, both at 10-6. So here's my new NFC predictions. Again, red means I'm taking stuff away. Green means I'm adding stuff. NFC East, I'm going to take a win away from Philadelphia. They look poorly coached. Don't love their quarterback situation. They're a mess. They're going to win 3 games, probably all in division because it's not a great division. NFC North, nothing changes. NFC South, 2 changes. Michael Thomas is not playing for 6 weeks. I don't worry about Jameis Winston. They have a bad receiving core if Michael Thomas doesn't play. And I do believe both Carolina and Atlanta are going to be wildly improved offenses. So I'm going to give Atlanta a win because between Ridley, Kyle Pitts, and an offensive mind head coaching, I think Atlanta is going to be a very dynamic offense. I think Atlanta is going to feel a lot like the Cowboys. They're going to get in a lot of shootouts. They're going to go about 50-50 in those shootouts. But the Cowboys in Atlanta are going to score points. So I'm going to give Atlanta a win, take one from the Saints. NFC West, the Cam Akers injury, I've been talking about this 3 weeks. I can't get over it. You cannot win this division without a running game. It's the best division in football. San Francisco can run the ball. Seattle, no injuries at running back. I'm going to take a win from the Rams, subtract it, and give it to Seattle. The Seahawks sweep the Rams this year. Seattle's got 3 running backs who can carry the ball. In fact, if I was the Rams, I'd call the Seahawks and start talking. I don't know if Seattle would do that. You cannot win this division, in my opinion, without a dependable running game. And Sean McVay's offense may look flashy, but it's built on power. So when I look at these new predictions, what does it mean for the playoffs? So let's look at that. In the NFC, just flip the Seahawks and Rams. NFC will go Bucks 1 seed, Seahawks 2, Packers 3, Washington 4, Rams now a 5, Cowboys 6, believe it or not, if Dak's healthy, San Francisco a very good 7. AFC, even though I added wins for Cleveland and I add wins for New England, I don't have New England making the playoffs. I think Miami and the Buffalo Bills do in that division. I have the Ravens beating the Browns twice. I don't know if I'm right. Cleveland matches up well, but that's why I have the Ravens over the Browns, because I think they'll tie at 11-6, but Baltimore will have their way with Cleveland. Not many people will have their way with Cleveland. I think Cleveland has a chance to sweep Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, but I think Baltimore is a little tougher matchup. So nothing really changes. We added a playoff spot. The NFL did last year. In mine, I have San Francisco as a 7 and Cleveland as a 5. Those are really good playoff teams that aren't top 4 seeds. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.